Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on shit since I started this body care business. And half these hotties smell like money and softness. Yeah. Safe to say I'm not a freaking rapper. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the Softest Read. And if it's your first time, hey girl, subscribe to my channel. Over here is lit. We talk about smut, books, black romance, all the things, self-care, pleasure, all that. Anywho, y'all, I am so freaking ecstatic because I am going to my second book event in Houston this year. And I'm super freaking excited, y'all, because I am also a vendor. Woo! Y'all just don't know, okay? Like, listen. So excited to be around a whole bunch of book girlies. Make them into some hydrated hotties, of course. And y'all, it's giving sexy, okay? It's giving sexy. Y'all, I rocked this outfit for Cowboy Carter, and I had to spin a block on it, okay? Because it's so freaking sexy. And then this hat was not cheap, and neither were these boots, okay? So every chance I get to pull out this hat and boots, baby, it's coming out. I feel like today's gonna be a great day, y'all. Just so, ooh. I'll be bringing y'all with me, so let's go. I'm late already, so we gotta go. We gotta go, y'all. Let's go. Y'all, my spine decided it didn't want to work today, so we're gonna just thug it out. We are wearing Heat Wave Honey today, which smells like cactus blossom, and also I paired it with my Marc Jacobs Perfect, which is my signature scent, y'all. It's a fruity floral, which is one of my favorite ways to smell. I love fruity florals because the brunch is floral theme. This is my dress, y'all, that I'm wearing to the brunch. Because it's floral theme, I want it to smell like fruits and florals. So y'all, this is the fit. Let me put this down so y'all can see the fit for real, okay? Hold on. This is it from the bike. This is it from the back. The back is out. The back is out, okay? I might have to keep... I don't have no titties for real, but for some reason... this dress is making me like I got something. Not mad at it at all. But since the book girlies had their asses out yesterday, I don't got a lot of ass, but I got a little slump up here. So I'm gonna show my little chest, okay? Look at this, little cutouts on the side. This dress is from Shein. It's so cute. I bought it back this spring, but I never got a chance to wear it throughout the summer. I don't know why, because the dress is very, very cute. It's so flowy. It's longer than me. So cute, y'all. I can't get over how cute this dress is. So I think they might be doing a contest for who is best dressed in their Blooms outfits. I don't know if I win because I know the book girlies really showed out yesterday for the Books on the Ground pop-up. Baby, the Western gear, they set it off. They came out to step, honey. Then y'all, I didn't get enough footage the way I planned to yesterday at the pop-up just because the space was a lot different from what I'm used to when I am doing my pop-ups. For instance, like there was another vendor directly behind me. So my table was right here and then my chairs for my table was right here and then her chairs were touching my chairs, right? And so usually I would set up my tripod right behind me so I could record what's happening in front of me. Because our chairs kept touching each other, it was hard for me to set up my tripod without thinking an accident could happen. So I just saw it happening. I got a little bit of footage. When I tell you the book girls had showed up, they showed up, y'all. They were outside. It was so freaking thick. I'm gonna show a video again of like how thick the room was, full of book girlies and authors. Crazy work. And then y'all should, like, I had missed this moment when Jaquel J had walked into the building because it was like a real life celebrity, y'all. Like Beyonce just walked in here. Everybody had their phones. I'm like, that's Jaquel, that's Jaquel. People were so excited, y'all. I was like, I didn't even know what was happening. I wasn't even facing the door when she first walked in. So I was like talking with a customer, and then like when I tell you music was thumping, y'all, I'm screaming to talk to the customer because we can barely hear each other. But when I tell you, like, the room kind of got a little quiet when Jaquel walked in there. I was like what's going on? I turn around. I was, oh, Jaquel, y'all. I was fangirling with them, and I'm so mad I couldn't get that moment on camera because the shit was so fucking funny, y'all. Like, the shit was so funny the way she came in there like a celebrity. She is a celebrity, okay? Let's be clear. But it was just so funny how the whole moment went, y'all. It was crazy. But anyway, I didn't get enough footage, y'all, and I'm kind of disappointed in that. But also, like, happy for me too. Like, it's like a healthy balance of disappointment but also happiness, because I was having so much fun I didn't even think to turn on my camera to record what was happening. And so y'all, it was a time per usual, as a vendor, I have a different experience from people who are just regular goers to the event. They can capture more content than I can. I couldn't leave my table at all, y'all. It was so freaking hard. I do my pop-ups by myself. I don't have any help, and so it's very difficult when you do pop-ups by yourself, because when you have to use the restroom, you have to find somebody next to you that could possibly watch your table. But that can also get tricky, because the person next to you has to tend to their customers, so it's gonna be really hard for them to tend to your customers too. And then, not to mention, you want to shop around. It's the same thing. It's very hard for you to shop around and get to experience the event as a goer when you are a vendor and you vend by yourself. It was very hard for me to get content. I arrived a little bit late because I also had to work that morning. Yesterday morning I had to work because we had college tours and I had to go get some content for that. And then as soon as I left there, came home, changed into my outfit, and then left for Books on the Ground pop-up. And when I arrived, everybody was still setting up, and I literally only had 40 minutes to set up before they allowed VIP shoppers to come in and shop an hour early before general population. Because I was rushing for time, I thought I would have like at least a little bit of time after I set up to at least go around, get some content with the other vendors, the authors, but I didn't know that they were having a VIP shopping experience. So I got some, which y'all have seen, but it wasn't nearly as much content as I wanted to or intended to get. But I'm still happy because I had a bomb ass time. I want to shout out to Olivia, the book girlie who sat at my table. If she's watching my video, shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much, because she had asked me if she could sit at my table. This is like towards the end of the event. It was like maybe like 40-30 minutes left at the event. She was like, can I sit at your table? My feet hurt, girl. I was like, girl, I feel you. My feet hurt too in these boots. Go ahead, rush your feet. But I was up. I'm always up when my customers come to the table, because I like to be right next to them instead of behind the table, so I can see what they're seeing and help them select whatever body butter or scent works best for them. I was up. I was like, my feet hurt, but F it, like, I'm up. You gotta do what you gotta do. So anyway, once I was through with all my customers and things were kind of like winding down, everybody was kind of getting ready to go to the author panel. And I was like, Olivia, now girl, you can't sit at this table though and not experience a Hydrated Hottie. You gonna have to pick up a body butter or two, use some of these samples, like try out my stuff. So she ends up trying out my stuff and becoming a Hydrated Hottie, okay? She loved my product. She bought 2 things from me. And then, y'all, she was watching me do what I was doing, right? And she was like singing my praises my way. And I really appreciate when people encourage me like that while I'm actually in the field and doing what I'm doing. So I was feeling good. And then her friend had came over to my table. And as book girlies do, we talking about books and how Natavia wasn't there and a whole bunch of other authors that we wanted to show up weren't there, and then also how a few authors had sold out of their most popular books that we wanted real quick, okay? But Olivia was like, girl, have you got some books yet? And she was asking me that, and I was like, no, I haven't had a chance. And she was like, how? You're at a book event, girl, go get your book. She was like, I've been watching you do your thing for the past 20 minutes. I know what to say. I know about your payment options, all that. She's like, girl, go get your damn books, okay? I will man your table for you. And I thought that was just so sweet for her to say and do, y'all. I was like, oh my God, thank you. So I ended up running off because everybody else was packing up. Couture still had her books out on the table. So I had ran up to Couture's table. I really wanted Selfish, but I knew it was a long shot that she would have any left over. And unfortunately, she ain't had no more Selfish books, y'all. But she did have, rumor has it, and y'all, this is a young adult fiction, urban fiction book about 4 different 16-year-old girls who are still in high school, and they're going through different things. Like, one's living in poverty. Let me read this back. It says the bond between the 4 friends is unbreakable until a group chat leak among the girls triggers a series of rumors that put their loyalty to test. As the rumors spread like wildfire throughout the school, the once tight-knit group finds themselves caught in a web of mistrust, betrayal, and uncertainty. And actually, I had heard a few girls talking about this book, so I'm not mad at me not getting selfish. I'm actually really looking forward to getting into this. I usually like books that are grown, but also this is given that is juicy. Even though it's a young adult, most young adult fictions are juicy, but because I like reading smut, I don't like reading smut involving children. I don't always just read smut, but I prefer to read smut. So this is just a palate cleanser for me. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this. And then she also shared that this was part 2. The title of this is called Christmas in the Trenches, and it's a follow-up story to this one. And so I was like, okay, this is right on time because, y'all, October is flying the fuck by. I don't know where it needs to be, but it's flying by. It got somewhere to be real quick, okay? Hold on. October got somewhere to be. So I was like, let me go ahead and get a jump start on my Christmas TBR since as soon as November 1 hits, y'all, except for claimed, because I still have not received my claimed box. That's gonna come before all other reads for the holidays. But after I read the claimed Naughty series by Genesis Woods, once I get my book box, I'm deep diving into all of my Christmas TBR, which I will be doing a separate video about. But yeah, these are my 2 books that I got from Couture, y'all. And then right after I got these books from Couture, I went right on to Misha Mish, who was right behind her or in front of her. And y'all, the book that I really wanted to get from Misha Mish that I was really looking forward to, just because it's still Smuttober, and in Smuttober, if y'all have watched that video, I'm reading nothing but, it's not just smut, but I'm reading paranormal and I'm reading thrillers. And her book Birthday Girl was one of the thriller and one of the books that I had added to my TBR to read possibly in the month of October, because it's only so many days and it's a long list of books. The chance I'm not going to be able to get to all the books in October, but I really wanted to see if I can snag Birthday Girl, because if I had the physical copy in my hands, it's going to be boosted up on the TBR list for me to read. But she had ran out of the Birthday Girl books, but I ended up still getting a book from her. So I got How Deep Is Your Love by Misha Mish. And y'all, I'm really looking forward to getting into this too. I feel like I heard really great things about it. Actually, before I even came to her table and I was still at my table with Olivia and her friend, we were talking about Misha Mish and they had mentioned this book. So in my mind, I was like, if I go to Misha Mish's table and she doesn't have Birthday Girl, this was a book that I was going to get. So y'all, I'm really excited. I'm also sad because these are all the books I got. I didn't get no other books from the pop-up. Jaquel J was, baby, you had to get in where you could fit in. And even if you had some, like, only the people who had pre-orders basically got books. If you didn't have a pre-order, baby, you were out of fucking luck, because you already know. And then I already have most of Nako's books. Nako came, but the one author I was really looking forward to coming was Natavia, because I was about to stock up. I wanted Ebony. I want the physical copy of Ebony, and then I wanted the physical copy of Deep and Deep 2, and then of Jasor. But she ended up not being able to make it because her books didn't come in on time, which was so unfortunate. But you know, shit be happening, unfortunately, like with Amazon especially. It really be, I don't know what the hell Amazon got going on, but they be trying to I feel like they be trying to sabotage Black authors. But that's another conversation for another video, okay? There were a long list of other books I would have loved to got from Books on the Ground, but I'm still super excited about my experience. Y'all had a good time, and now I'm just running my mouth because I gotta get up out of here. It is now 11:04, and The brunch started at 11. I'm probably like 11 minutes away. Y'all buy everything now that I done moved, which is like a plus, okay? I would be tripping if I still lived at my old apartment. Like, I would be tripping, because then I would have been 40 minutes away. And I would have been coming in about an hour, you know? Like, an hour into the event. But I should still be good. I should get there by 11:15. So, I'm jabbering. Let me get out of here, y'all. I'm bringing y'all with me to the brunch. And hopefully I get some content. If I don't, y'all know I had a good ass motherfucking time, okay? All right,
second,
let's go.
Every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know you taste this a little bit. High maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. When you're in the mood for empathy, it's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you cursed his name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good game, homie, sorry. They say conversation.
Before I let y'all go, I have to show y'all what I got in my Books on the Ground goodie bag. Isn't this bag so stinking cute, y'all? Like, look how cute this is. The holographic Books on the Ground bag. Now, I did get this bag days later after the Books on the Ground event, and that's because closed mouths don't get fed. I didn't know if vendors could get a bag. I didn't see any other vendors with a bag. I thought that bags were just for attendees. So I ended up DMing Tiara, who hosted this event, and she was like, girl, I have so many things left over, bags, pens, come and get it. So I went and grabbed this bag, y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all what else I was able to get. The only thing I was not able to get that I really wanted, but it's okay, was that fan. Oh my gosh, the Books on the Ground fan. It had the same image on the fan, honey. I do a lot of line dancing here in Houston, and I love pulling out that damn fan, okay, when I'm dancing. I'm a real Texas girl. I need my fan. I just be want to do this. See, this one, it don't do like that big one, okay? This one don't pop out the way it's supposed to. Like, you gotta hear that whack. See, this one I've been had for a while, y'all, and it was cheap, okay? So it don't do it. It don't do it. But I like to hear that sound when I'm line dancing. Sad that I couldn't get the Books on the Ground fan, but it's all right. What I did get, though, was this cute little boot. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it's just so cute. And it says, y'all, it's backwards. It says Books on the Ground, BOTG. This is so freaking cute. Y'all can't tell me that's not cute. Then she put on for Texas. Hey, I don't know what these are used for. I don't even know what you call them, but cute. Then so I got two bags. I got this bag that says read them, ride them, rope them, Books on the Ground. Yes. Ooh, so cute. I can't wait to carry these around town with my books in them. My Kindle. I might have some books in there, but for the most part, I'm gonna have my Kindle. This is another cute Books on the Ground bag. This logo is so freaking cute, y'all. And when I tell y'all, Tiara went all out for Books on the Ground. Like, you could tell, like, she put a lot of intentionality in what she wanted to give the attendees and what kind of experience she wanted us to have. And y'all, I had a good time. Then she got these personalized pens. And actually, let me take it out so y'all can see it up close and personal. So stinking cute. So I got a handful of pens, and this cute bag. Like I said, y'all, I had a great time and I met so many people, so many book girlies. I had some really good conversations and also made some really good lasting connections with some book girlies and some authors that I'm hoping to work with in the future. So if y'all see some Hydrated Hottie butters and some book boxes, know that those connections were made from Books on the Ground. So y'all, I am just over the moon. Like, oh my goodness. But Books on the Ground was top tier. From the decor to the people to the experience there. I just had a time. And now I'm blabbering, so I'm gonna end here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today and watching my weekend with Books on the Ground, being a vendor. Sorry I couldn't share as much as I would have liked, y'all. You know, next time. Also with homecoming, I'm sorry, what happens at homecoming stays at homecoming, babe. So y'all got a little glimpse into it. And then also homecoming festivities ended earlier than we had it expected this year. But I'm still happy. I feel good. And I hope that you guys enjoy what you guys have saw here today. And I will see y'all in the next video. Mwah.